5.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. This one's looking good off the tee.
Come on, right. Man. Fuck.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hold a long-range bomb. This one's for birdie. That's disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for 7th. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Good kick.
Well played, mate. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Left.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Gotta like their chances from there.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Getting ready to play their third. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, great shot.
Wow.
Holes out for a birdie. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
A birdie putt awaits. This one's dialed in. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the round. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Looking good.
Oh, well played. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Oh my God.
So
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Pretty good shot there.
Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here, with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
Come on, kick out of there. Jesus.
This sand shot awaits. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
You always like that on long putts, when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Be the ball, Danny. No.
Fucking top, bottom. Never in the middle.
That's misjudged. Just 3 feet to the cup. And in she goes. That's a good save.
Up, above,
In the
or below.
bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole. The bunkers, left and right of this green, ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, that one's looking good. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Currently at -3 for the event.
One back.
The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
Come on, bro. Give me a break. This will be the 3rd one.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
I think I'm saying
And he's
too
safe
much.
on the green with that shot.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Little birdie look in here.
That'll sting a bit. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Get in. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
All right. Just Thomas's time.
The finishing hole on the front nine at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Hey Mike, hand pink waving.
Hey, what's up, downtown?
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
How you been?
Second
Hope
shot
everything's
here at
good.
the 10th.
Kind of taking a break from zombies.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh,
Oh.
right by the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
I'm good and you.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that
Yeah,
hole.
oh good. Well, just I
The
did
11th
this
is a par
after
4,
the
playing
Squid
472
game thing. I
yards and a huge
did all
water
that,
hazard
then I
down
kind
the
of took a
left-hand
break.
side. The best line is a
I've
drive.
been
I'm also
looking.
taking a break from zombies.
Anything that
Yeah,
moves
it's
about
just,
150
I don't
to
know.
170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie.
Like, the multiplayer to me is garbage, and all the guys I usually play Resurgence with, they're not even playing it anymore. So I wanted to give this a shot. I've been dying to play it, so I'm just gonna run with this for a little bit and see what happens.
I've got this game.
Yeah, it's good. I never played it.
They
I
should find the
always
short
played
grass.
EA. And I can't believe I sat on this for 2 years and never even tried it. And I actually, you know, so
Water
far I
becomes a
like
real
it better
feature
than
here in
EA.
the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult water, hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting
it
the
is
green
good.
is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
In the beginning, I liked the EA, but after a while, they just did nothing with the game.
Well, take
I
notes,
played
folks.
like
That's how you do it.
10 seasons in
I
it,
can't
but
use the swing stick like you are, though I use the 3-click system.
It's been neck and neck.
yeah,
He's actually
I'm so
tied
used to
with his
using
rival. This
the
is
swing
tough.
stick from
Can he
EA,
do it?
so
Oh, that's great. It just missed.
I tried the 3-stick, and it's, you know, it's what you, I guess your preference, you know. I
A
mean,
chance to move to
you must
5
play
under
with a
par.
lot, and
They've
you're
got
used to it.
this putt to pull
I tried it
ahead
with
of
this in the
Justin
beginning. I was
Thomas.
like, I
This
couldn't
group
do it.
rivalry could get interesting.
This is on a great line.
Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. I like the look of this. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
I think the best thing I like about this is that you can play you can play all these courses that people made. I thought it was pretty amazing.
Except the bunkers left to be avoided. Although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Going with the 4-iron here.
I'm just trying to like get this guy up to like level 15, 20 before I start spending skills and building all that up. Trying to build all that up yet.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, just missed. Putting for a par now.
The one thing I do have to do is learn how to read greens.
He's currently sitting in 3rd.
That's tough for me. Even in the EA, it was tough for me.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in 3rd place.
I have trouble with putting also, especially online, no guideline.
Yeah, it's you know, I don't need to use it. I mean, I have it, but I've been trying to do without it just to get used to reading the putts with the grid.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being 1 shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently in 1st place, looking to hold that lead here.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They got to use all the bounce and strength that they can.
Terrific shot. Who could have thought you'd hold it?
This guy's
And after that effort, that's how it
fire.
looks. 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Attaboy, good shot. From around 180 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Going with the 6-iron here. That should find the surface. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Wow. Wow. That's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now.
Oh my God, bro.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And that makes him tied for first. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Second shot here on the 15th. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead.
Oh, that was terrible. This is shit.
And here we are with their 4th. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Oh,
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 316. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Good shot there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, this looks pure. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will move him to 6 under par. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Wow.
Well, that'll play.
I mean, you've got to expect this kind of stuff when you start up a rivalry with a tour player. This is what they do.
It's my rival. I gotta beat him too. Get those
The
points.
penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale's an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. That's nicely done.
Ah, too much. Oh, no.
Nice recovery there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2
He
strokes.
lost his stroke. He lost his shot. I'll take it.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
Looks good.
Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Here's the most points I've ever got. Putter.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence.
What's that? Road? Fuck am I going?
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Opting for the 4-iron here. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
That's terrible. Terrible.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Wonderful putt.
Nice
And that
putt.
puts some real pressure on their rival now.
I'll take it.
Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. We know that Rivera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Should find the green here.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Wow. It's a nice putt.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Okay, time to return to the action. 7 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
That's half a chance of being
Yeah,
on this one.
fucking God, I can't hit these
A bit low
putts.
on that one. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently 1 under for the day. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the 3rd hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Good roll.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
This should play.
All right.
That's well played. Pin high.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, how about that one? And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Needs this to kick a bit left. Sitting at 2 under, currently leading. Ooh, that almost went down. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
This putt for par here.
It starts off on a good line.
For the par. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
What an amazing play out of the greenside bunker. Up and in the hole. Nicely done.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
playing from around 150 yards here, is currently tied for the lead. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Whoa.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
It's on a good line.
Yeah. Those fucking 7 to
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
7, 8 foot putts. I just can't hit them.
About 8 feet left to the hole.
Like
Ooh. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6th hole here at Rivera is very unique, isn't it, Rich?
Who puts a bunker in the center of the green? No one else except for the folks at Riviera Country Club. I love this hole.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Just didn't drop.
Oh.
And this one is for his par. And now to the standings. They sit in 2nd place behind Ricky Fowler. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival Brooke Henderson.
And this putt to move into a tie for 1st place. That's frustrating.
Can't make that shit up, man.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
It's these
Don't wanna miss
7.
it. Could be costly.
It's these 7, 8 footers. I can't hit them.
Well done.
Can't hit them.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
This is Brooke Henderson. Oh, well played.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
Our leader is Ricky Fowler here, playing nicely so far. The par 4 8th at Rivera is a choose-your-own-adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Just a stroke behind the leader. Opting for the 9-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Beautiful shot. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
That's my caddy.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Nice shot.
That impressed me and her. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this.
Oh,
that
come
is
on.
not the place to miss it. Anything that a little
Get
bit
up
long
there.
will leave you a downhill
Ooh.
putt, but that's the safe
You're
play.
lucky.
Wonderfully played. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, two-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players, and that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
That putt went a bit long there. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead. Pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory. That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. That was a beauty. This putt coming up is for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 3 under. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Could have put the pin. Good God, it's a travesty.
Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Good shot there, Beamer. Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
That's a par 5.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Great shot. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. That's some good golf right there. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
That's incredible. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Looking better.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And with a quick glance at the scoreboard, they're currently on top with Bubba Watson in second.
Oh boy.
Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot.
Oh.
Outstanding approach shot. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 2 shots up after that one.
She shouldn't have bet, Brooke.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Opting for the 6-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, yes. What a shot.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Putting for birdie. All right, you'll make it the next time. And that putt will drop. Well done. And after that effort, they now lead this tournament with Bubba Watson behind in second place. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4, although if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
There we go. Nice roll.
Handy effort, that one. Playing from around 160 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Choosing the 9-iron here. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Big chance here. Ooh, right by the hole. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Bubba Watson by 3.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at Rivera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
Oh,
well played. Lovely shot.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
It was on a good line. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
oh, out there. There we go.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike.
Good shot.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. And hitting yet another green here today.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Going with the 5-wood.
Too much.
Wow, what happened there?
A bit too much club there.
Ooh, what a time to chip one in here to win the event.
Not terrible.
This putt
What a
for
shit
him to
shot.
win the event. Ooh.
Fucking bastard.
All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. Well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Rivera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood
yeah.
for this winner. What a performance all week long.
One more.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
They played well when the pressure was at its greatest. I have to say, getting the job done with that amount of pressure on them, it was awesome.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Right. I think it's 9 tiers, right? That's it. Wedge, legendary, epic driver, pink putter, Nike sneakers don't like, sketches don't like.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent players on tour. I don't know that he's beatable.
Well, he's been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. This putt about 11 feet in distance. This one's online.
You're fucking kidding me. Oh my God. What bullshit.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Currently has a share of second place. Now let's hear from our on-course reporter, John McCarthy, who I see is just rolling up his beach towel. Been striding the fairways here in Florida for the last couple of days leading up to the event. John, what's the Emery Beach Club all about?
Well, Luke, one thing it's about is it's about water. Water hazards will feature prominently on this course this week. The greens also very undulating. There are ridges, there are shelves, there are tiers. I hope the players have done their homework this week because these approach shots into these greens, they're always important, but especially so here at Emery Beach. Several holes feature one of Beamer's nemesis, the tiny bunker. The tiny bunker is in play this week, so you got to be careful off the tee as they seem to pop out where you least expect them. Beautiful Florida course, though. I will enjoy the scenery, and I hope the players will enjoy the challenge of Emery Beach Club this week.
And back to the play, shall we? 11 feet left to the hole.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
There we go.
Wonderful shot. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Nice.
Nicely done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Chosen the
That's
pitching
terrible.
wedge here.
I got a bad bounce.
Wow, what a shot. 9 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop.
You know,
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for
kidding
bogey.
me? Come on.
And that'll drop
Such
him down
bullshit.
to even par now.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Here we are at the 4th hole.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And this putt to move into a share of first place. Oh, get in.
Oh,
That's
nice.
the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 1 under. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That was a narrow miss. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Look, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Kick left. Oh, what a bad kick. You suck.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Nicely done.
Getting ready to play their third. He shares top spot. Opting for the 9-iron.
Usually when he does that.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Oh, you fucking...
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
Yeah, what?
What a play.
That didn't
from
go in.
the
What kind of fucking bullshit
was
stuff.
hoping to get on the green and does one better.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
That was bullshit.
And down it goes.
That was nowhere in the hole.
And that will take him to 2 under. He sits in first position. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Oh, slow down. Where you going?
Second shot here on the 7th.
What the fuck? Sit. Stop. Stop.
Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Putt is underway.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
As long as I beat my rival.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 4-iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Take it, pin high.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And that will take him to 4 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 9th hole.
Oh, slow. Okay.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Gee, that'll
Nice.
keep the momentum
Hold on.
rolling, Rich. That'll help make a big move. Sitting at -4. Currently in top spot.
Yeah.
5 feet coming up to the cup. That's pretty tidy. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Oh, come on.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
Shit. Yeah.
Here we are, Rich. A wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, so close.
That was the same shot last time they gave it to him. What the hell is that?
8 feet to the cup.
Oof. Oof.
Okay, steady now.
Fuck. God.
Big putt for par coming up. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Leading by 3 strokes now. Teeing off here at the 11th.
You know,
Opting for the 5-wood.
if that would have
Just a
bounced off
little
and went
with
in the
the
water.
accuracy there, unable to find the green.
What a shame.
Man. What a shot, bud.
Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. That's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Was it really?
If he makes this, he'll save his par. That gets the job done. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are, Rich, on the 12th tee at Emery Beach. And this par 5 is at 550 from the back tees.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side.
Go, baby.
Comes into play if you
No.
really just hit it.
Get
But
out
the
of
one
there.
right in the center. That little zit. I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up-and-down birdie.
Come on. Kick right. Ah, you fucking ball bag.
Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Currently in the lead.
It was terrible.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Nice.
Quality shot, that one.
Pitch. That fucking sucked.
Look at the line on this one.
Sit
Get in the
on it.
hole.
The fuck's it going? Wow. Really? Jesus.
A bit wild on approach there.
Blame the caddy.
Now let's switch our
Should blame the
focus
caddy.
to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Ow!
What?
That was dialed in.
Shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently in first position.
Just holding, I'm not birdieing.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, that was mashed.
Crush that.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Seems like I'm leaking it to the right.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Great touch.
An opportunity to make their par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Par putt coming up here. Nice line. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Holding on.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. This one is right down the pipe.
Okay.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Just a 4-footer remaining.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. That's outstanding.
God,
Mark that
guy's a
down on the highlight
laser.
reel. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Emery Beach Golf Club is another one of these courses, Rich, that has a short par 4 at 17th.
It
does. As you can see, a massive bunker down the left-hand side. So players really want to bail out to the right and leave themselves with just a nice, short little pitch shot. Only the brave and the longest are really going to want to challenge this green. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, well played. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely
This
shot.
guy's hitting more sand shots, hole outs.
In fuego, dialed in, call it what
Okay,
you will.
fuego.
Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
I was just not reading the lines right. They look fast. They look faster than maybe.
A par putt on the table. Well, it's a great view on the leaderboard. Sitting in top spot, but Justin Thomas is second. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here at the 18th.
Taking up balls a chance, but I'm gonna do it.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Come on, sit. Oh, don't say we're left, please.
A big bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Such soft hands.
And he can win the... And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look. And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all
Yeah,
the
I think it's
hard-working
only
folks
9.
at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Auto. Back. Ten.
If you have a bunch of the same colors, you trade them for higher tire.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna. I'm gonna wait because I want to get to like. I've been watching the videos. People saying try to get to like level 15, 20, and then upgrade those and all that before and start with spending the money. But my sponsors, I'm good because I wanted Nike, Cobra, and Titleist for my closed clubs and balls. But I think they only go up to level 9, so maybe we'll switch one of them, switch them out to do the other ones too. But the 3 that I want, I got so far already. And then the let me see here. The I don't have many, but I have a lot with the other clubs. And then I'll work on them too. What I got here? Oh, here are all my fittings, yeah. And I got a lot. I know, like you get, like these ones here, you can put 3 together to make a green one and a blue one. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait till I'm about level 15. Plus, I'm gonna beat the rivalries too. You get tons of points there. And Nike's my go-to. I like Cobra too. Nike's my. Nike clothes. My clubs are Cobra, which I wanted. I like the black Nikes that I got. Yeah, I enjoy it, man. I really like it. I can't believe I waited 2 years to start playing it. I was with DA that so long, and then, like I said, they did nothing with it. So I started watching some other guy play it on Twitch, and it was on sale. That's why I got it during, like right before Christmas. It was $7. And if you got the deluxe, the Tiger Woods one, it was $17. So I picked it up. But yeah, that's it for me. I gotta be early tomorrow. I got grandkids. But have a good night downtown. All right, I should be up on it tomorrow. That's it. All right. Talk soon.